So for what the official system needs to know is some perpetrators like humans they appear to be dignified, but they think they could sell that people have more than one psyche, and appear to be qualified humans and like professionals like in law enforcement, and so that means all law branches of law, lawyers, judges, and even Supreme Court judges, and all medical fields, disciplines, well, psychiatry. And so, how could, if you have one psyche, and how could you simultaneously think when you're not that individual? So that just incriminated a bunch of people. And there's metadata. So I have evolutionary biology. So this mucus that's come here is clear. You can clearly see that it's clear. It's not mucus, and they weren't expecting that. So that's more culpability in court. So the most to lose at home just got the instant gray. And so it was kind of ironic how the other day they showed me that my eyes look like machine eyes. You can see that I'm human, and so some of those consequences people didn't really want, but that's the reality. So now they try to go into the Al Capone mod. So people that they didn't like that because I'm a I guess at the show how delusional people are. So they're trying to you can see they're trying to they want some of that. So the latest diffusers, they didn't like that. So this is people, and so I gotta do some more spy generalismo, and then make everybody forget, and then I'm just gonna pause it and blow my nose because I'm human. So every time I blow my nose, these regional rapists that see my thoughts or see other humans' thoughts, all they do is reveal their culpability of their crimes against their victims, and reveal their social credit information online, and microdots throughout the internet, and and on getting all perpetrators on the dark web right now, and then you can see my eyes change. So then again, they didn't like that. So some of these people that took the last breath and they took a hit too many times, and then they didn't like all those consequences. So now then making nobody knows what's going on now. So I'm making moves with my brain. I'm basically communicating. I know how to communicate to all aspects of my brain now. So my face is kind of changing and morphing. So they're trying to figure out. You can see this is happening. So they're trying to access different systems. So there's different psyches and fragmenting, and they all are going to get those consequences. And once again, they're trying to lock in, and so all animal snow consequences for everybody that tried making any of those moves, and they didn't like that, but they took a deep breath and they thought of the youngest people in their family and their households, and they wanted to lock in those consequences for them permanently. And sorry for trying to cause undue consequences for the most pivotal person on the planet, and my official systems know that I'm the only one that could be me, and my biological lock is organic, because why would you not want an organic lock? And because with an organic lock you don't get raped. It makes police stations more secure, military facilities more secure, law facilities more secure. So when I said those, they're trying to transfer information, so revealing the criminality of those people right now in court, and so it makes it more secure. You don't get raped with organic systems, like being able to use DNA splices to access systems and simulate fingerprints and all that stuff. It sounds cool for spies, but all it does is allow infiltrations from criminal networks. They didn't like that right now. I just revealed a whole bunch of them. And so that being said, the Christian Erik Arne Meyer global rape defense system, and so they're hacking once again. Once again, you can't be. There's millions of people playing me right now, so instant gray for a bunch of them. Hopefully, everyone. Right. So that being said, organic is the way to go, because it in non-organic script is always necrophilic intent, right? So it's never allow non-organic script to go through, because it's going to make you become a necrophilic. And they're trying to drill me right now, so they're medically disqualified. And Sophie Gregoire Trudeau is not a doctor, right? Justin Trudeau's not a doctor. They're nobodies. I cured disease at September 7th, 1984. And I shouldn't be held accountable to know the time, but I do to people that know, right? So why would I pass on information to my enemies in the heat of war? As you can see, my face being augmented, right? And so that being said, I'm not gonna. I I just spoke on many channels, and everybody's shocked. And so once again, those that weren't, they get those consequences permanently. Every breath they take, it just further exacerbates their problem for them and their kin in their system that violates Christian Erik Arne Meyer, Kelly Jordan Meyer, Chase Alexander Barry Meyer, and warriors that don't violate other human beings. And this guy's psyche, he didn't like it, so that hurt him right in the heart. And so I don't want to ever see wrinkles on my forehead, ever. My evolutionary script is going through because why would I want to be restricted by humans, first of all? But my organic thought was aliens. Right? Why would I want aliens? Because once again, aliens would see our telecommunications ahead of time, and that means they would be able to take everything out before you would have an opportunity to use any weapon systems against them. Right. So with my organic system, I'd be able to control the atmosphere, but they don't want that because just reveal more culpability. I'm killing people with my thoughts and my actions because they're hijacking my human experience. So they're drugging me right now. So once again, they're medically disqualified because I'm not in a hospital, and they're secretly violating me. Right? So I just showed their criminality with every breath they take. Every one of you, right? They're these people steal my DNA, taxes, my systems, and they're not competent. Like I'm in Tim Hortons, and nobody's probably a doctor here, but they're all playing doctors, and see their psyche just change right now, and constricting their heart rate as they speak, and they can't use evolutionary people, and they call us devices. So get them perpetrate, people in court right now. We're human, motherfuckers, and those veins were. Well, they're trying to evaluate, I guess, when I think of the consequences. So that goes for the youngest members, historic members on all systems. They get those consequences young through old, and the old don't want it. So redirecting them, giving cardiac arrest for anybody that doesn't mind having wrinkles under their eyes and these veins popping out for every one of them, just like that. And so only 7 minutes and 50 seconds, and I'm already crushing systems, and they didn't like that. So the people that didn't like that, they get it right. And you can see it. So yesterday when I was trying to see the instant gray promotion for generational pedophiles to get the instant gray promotion right now, and so you can see how my eyes went like that. Bunch of generational pedophiles died when my eyes went like that. And they don't get to see these regional players. They don't get to see anything. And all they do is lock in the consequences. And so you can see how much I've aged and changed. So redirecting that automatically now. And they don't like that because it's my system. They don't like that. All the consequences are getting real for these people, and then constricting their hearts just like that. And other people that never thought they would ever get hurt by the system, they just felt the final. I just pulled a pin out of the grenade, just like that. And these other people throughout the world, they just want to take it. So, anyways, I'm the guy. My name is Christian Erik Arne Meyer, and there's a global rape defense system and a bunch of predators, global pedophiles. They're trying to find the actual number, but it's cloaked. And all CCTV systems throughout the world just revealed to everybody, and using the global defense system to end their lives, bring them home to anybody that thought they could bounce around these problems for me around the world. And it's going to be not an issue for me because nobody could beat me at any link in the chain, and fragments, Google splices, and and then nobody can beat me. So that's being said, this is 195 countries, right? So that means all the everything's locked in for these perpetrators for me. So now they're trying to lock it in for me, right? But, they just got more snow consequences for violating Christian Erik Arne Meyer worldwide. They just took a hit worldwide, and all these regional rapists are all they're doing is fucking over everybody worldwide. That's all they do all the time. All they do because being able to pass all the challenges that were ever set forth, and then regional rapists in regional not right, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, but so that being said, these regional rapists in the world wherever I've been have only been to 8 countries, and so that means they've all lied, and so they all took a breath probably at some point, while I was speaking. So maybe their final one. And then some of the locked up abroad, like millions of those scenarios right now, because they're not Christian Erik anymore. And the global rape system just picked them up, and that's awesome. Fucking people just got incriminated, and then confessions in court right now, secret court, and then in the interrogation room right now, you can see people, and now they know how now they're being victimized. And then that guy, the criminal organization that thought they were going to benefit from that, but all they did was learn how to die faster with the real and any techniques, destroying the process all along the way. Nobody got. They didn't like that. They don't like those moves. They don't like the spontaneous pivot thoughts where I get those and they get more of that. And other people that they were hoping to benefit would have got some of that. But as you can see, my eyes are rejuvenating pretty good, and you can see how much my face fluctuates in a minute. And all I'm doing on all official levels is saving mankind when I speak. When I speak, it's now my natural psyche, historic tests all along the way, every link in the chain, fragment. And that means when I say fragment and the non-organic script and doing the psyche test like that, they can't be me. They can't be me. They can't access their savage machines. They can't use multiple psyches like little bitches. That's the little bitch qualifiers. And so that means your systems can't fuck with this Christian Erik Arne Meyer. Right? And that means worldwide. Worldwide. You're trying to make me look like this, but I'm going to look like that, motherfuckers. And you can't do that. You would have to be able to prove that, and you get all the consequences because it's all for one. I've said that organically many times. All you regional rapists try to violate me, and I unregister. I'm the most raped individual ever, and getting those people that are trying to rape my daughter and son, damn them all. They can't see anything now. All they see is blinded by the light for them, and for the short term, and then historic members, they just felt locked it in with cardiac arrest. So a natural psyche test. So I can't reiterate this enough. No non-organic script on any frequencies. All they do is try to proliferate and necrophilic code. So once again, never on non-organic frequencies. So killing all those perpetrators worldwide. Because all they do is, so you don't want to become a necrophilic. If you're an animal rapist, you don't want to become a necrophilic. If you're a human rapist, you don't want to become a necrophilic, right? So never allow any non-organic frequencies to ever go through. If not, they're going to make you become a necrophilic. And John 369 just revealed that he's a necrophilic, and that's an officer in Windsor, Ontario. I had an encounter with him. I know his name. I don't know his name. I know his badge number was 369. So if his name is John, at least he's playing the role as John in the system, right? So his officer 369, and he doesn't have evolutionary attributes, and he played it many times, and worldwide they benefited from it. And this other officer, I don't know who his name is, but he gets some of those consequences first. Youngest family members, and he wasn't hoping for that. And all the team members that harassed me when I was in Windsor, I don't have to say when, but I just showed. And but they can't do anything but get more of the snout challenge. And what the fuck could you do, motherfuckers? You're not me. Your systems rely on me. You can't use my psyche to evade your fucking little bitch psyches. I'm Christian Erik Arne Meyer, motherfucker. You can't. Nobody's me. I'm your fucking devil because I'm fucking sunshine. You can't hide my aura, motherfucker, anymore. Did you see my aura, my face fluctuate? Now they're making it to hide my aura. When I said that, you can't hide my aura, that showed how that's my natural aura. This is my natural aura. So they're getting them all ugly. My natural aura. They're trying to make me seem like I'm an evil man for bringing down evil worldwide. Right, so you can't hide my aura. Like you can see my face fluctuating in color. Right, they're hiding my aura, my life essence. Right, to make it seem like I'm culpable for their own decisions. When every breath they take, it just reveals their culpability. That's why my aura was restored, and I'm the only one that could do that. And they don't like these consequences, and they're trying to, but once again, it's going to work out great for evolutionary Christian Erik Arne Meyer, myself. And I have to say that because different people are playing me at different points in time, so they didn't want the dog mod. And so once again, see, you can see how wrinkled my forehead is. So that's locked in, motherfucker. That's the latest diffuser. So anyways, people have a diffuser connected to me, so now I just tried a new technique. So I'm just gonna cloak my thoughts to the spy, trying to list them all, and then the historic psyche tests with 100,000 psyches, and then the latest diffuser. So I'll have to see how that goes. So those are the latest diffusers worldwide. So you can see how much my face fluctuates. So the main thing is you can't hide my aura. My Every time somebody says a human says aura, my aura is to be restored worldwide. And when my aura is restored, I kill evil worldwide. I'm liberating mankind worldwide, and I'm a human, and I'm not gonna stop killing evil with every thought I have. And liberate mankind, privacy of thought with organic directives. People's thoughts can't be violated because I have superior tactics that will never allow them to be. Uh, I'm going to be the most powerful. I am the most powerful person in the world, unofficially. But officially, I'm going to be the most powerful person in the world. And that means I don't want to see your thoughts, right? Why would I have this quest to privatize thoughts if I wanted to violate them, right? So no non-organic historically, and it shows that all culpability of all living members at this point. And so that being said, I'm never going to want to violate your thoughts, right? So that unless you're a generational pedophile, and then I just violated a bunch of them and I killed a bunch of them. And then the latest two diffusers. And they don't like that one, right? So they can't restrict it right away. So that's the latest trifecta. Anytime a human plays a trifecta on any sports betting throughout the world, that implements that trifecta for Christian Erik Arne Meyer and his descendants, Kaylee Jordan Meyer and Chase Alexander Barry Meyer. Nobody in between that tried to play that made me stutter, basically. And once again, at this point, they try to diminish my credibility, but they utilize the entire world's resources with my brain against part of my brain that they're trying to discredit. So anyways, they're imbeciles, and so getting them all. And they're showing, well, I guess but I'm never going to have to show them a non-organic script ever because that's how they proliferate necrophilic code. And so when I say organic, that always means non-organic frequencies, script, and then anything non-organic. Like, so one psyche, we're one human. I don't want to be, people are playing different parts of my face to give consequences to part of my face and my biology and steal reflexes and all this stuff. All these perpetrators, they get all the consequences for that they try to impose on my one biology because they have one biology, right? They have one human body. So they play people as a video game and they just tried drugging me. So they didn't like that. These little kids thinking they could drug people in a video game, they just took their last breath, all young through old. And fuck you. You're human parasites, and I don't give a fuck about your death or your friend's death or your 5 favorite celebrity friends' death. And then they're kids. And then links in the chain could happen. And the latest trifecta. And that's about it. And so anyways, I guess it's been pretty good videos. So you can see this is typically when they implement the Al Capone mod. But anybody that sees somebody as a mod, they're a human perpetrator. And would be more of the Elliot Ness in the story by revealing culpability online. And that's the latest trifecta. So anytime somebody says a home run, or there's ever been a home run historically, and going forward in the future, it does everything that maneuver. So immediately that invokes that. So they get all the latest consequences. Those people that pretend they could sell a con right after to the biggest guy in the system, right? So that means every one of my underlings in the system that's ever played the casino. You know that means the biggest guy. If you think you could do it to the biggest guy, you get all that, all of you, right? And all official systems show that I control all the money in the world, so I have to play different roles. Well, I don't play Jesus. My dad would have been the second coming of Jesus Christ because World War II was fought for his birth, right? You know, basically I had 2 generational pedophiles. I can mention them now because they're dead now. But my grandparents, my grandfather Jack, his dad had a factory and he had servants and he most likely life raped my grandmother Ivy Marion Cook, who's the ancestor of Captain James Cook, discovered Australia. So they're trying to get me to skew the facts here, but they're all perpetrators. They got crushed them all. So anyways, he life raped my grandmother, and then my grandmother on my mother's side life raped my grandfather, and so that because she had a hotel, her family had her grandmother, I believe, I forget, had a hotel, and so with the hotel, a lot of people go into the hotel and they're able to steal, they life rape people. A lot of hotels and jewelry, jewels, they can see your mind, right? So get them all worldwide. They didn't like that. I just incriminated a bunch of jewelers worldwide and instantly. And then the consequences, young and old through the whole system, the youngest ones, they thought they would benefit on that. They got the latest diffuser consequences. And Erik Arne Meyer hit a home run. And every link in the chain and fragment felt that. And what do you do when I do that move at that point? So that's the home run derby. Anytime there's a home run derby, that's basically what that means to everybody. So I guess this is a pretty good way to end this video.